Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report from Asana, the company that wants to help us all get our work organized. We're looking at their latest filing, which is like a peek behind the curtain, and as always, things aren't always as they seem. I hope you buckled up because there are a few surprises in here, and before we get into the details, if you appreciate these deep dives into corporate filings, be sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community where you can chat with other investors. The link is in the description below. So what's this report all about? This is what's called an 8K filing, which companies use to tell investors about important events. In this case, it's all about Asana's annual meeting of stockholders that took place in June. Basically, the shareholders got together to vote on some key decisions for the company. Now let's find out what those decisions were and how the votes went down. First up, we have the election of directors. Directors are like the captains of the ship, steering the company in the right direction. The stockholders voted to elect 3 people to serve on the board until the annual meeting of stockholders in 2028. So who were the lucky 3? Turns out it was Andrew Lindsay, Lori Norrington, and Justin Rosenstein. Looking at the numbers, Andrew Lindsay got roughly 8.406 million votes were withheld. What does withheld mean? It means the voters weren't fully against him, but weren't enthusiastically for him either. It's like saying, I'm not saying I don't like you, it's like a lukewarm approval. It's a protest vote essentially. After Lori Norrington got a bit more love with roughly 852 million for, with only 24 million withheld. It looks like Justin is the shareholders' favorite this time. Also, you'll see the column broker non-votes. This happens when brokers holding shares for clients don't vote on certain items. Clear ed and held id aid al eight looks like a lukewarm approval. It's a protest vote essentially. Aft L.L.E. Norrington got a bit more love with roughly 804 million withheld. It looks like Justin is the shareholders' favorite this time. Also, you'll see the column broker non-votes. This happens when brokers holding shares. Next up, we have the ratification of the selection of the independent accounting firm. Companies need an outside auditor to keep their books in order and confirm everything is legit. So Asana asked their stockholders to approve their choice of PricewaterhouseCoopers LE, also known as PwC, for the fiscal year ending in January. You can think of this as hiring an external accountant to do a yearly audit. They check if the numbers reported by the company were correct. The stockholders gave a resounding thumbs up with over 924 million votes for PwC. Little over 1 million votes against, and 5 million abstaining. Abstaining means they didn't take a side. It's like saying, I'm not involved. Looks like Asana's getting a green flag on their financial reporting, which is super important for keeping investor confidence. The third and final proposal was a non-binding advisory vote. Don't worry, it may sound complicated, but what exactly is an advisory vote? They are asking if the stockholders agree with how much the top executives are being paid. This is where everyone gets an opinion on how the company's leaders are compensated. The stockholders generally approved with about 8 million voting pro, about 8 million voting against, and close to 14 million abstaining. Again, we have the broker non-votes column here. While it's not a binding vote, it is a good wake-up call for the company. Now, what are my thoughts on all this? Asana seems to be sailing smoothly. All the proposals were approved, indicating investor confidence in the company's direction, at least for now. The strongest point here is that the selection of the accounting firm was ratified almost unanimously. It shows that the shareholders trust the company in this regard and implies that the financial numbers that they report will be clean. On the flip side, the advisory vote on executive compensation had a bit more against votes. This might be a sign that some investors think the executives are getting paid too much, although it's non-binding. Asana should be paying close attention to it. Something to keep an eye on in the future. Overall, this report doesn't reveal any bombshells, but it's always good to stay informed. Asana appears stable, but as always, the devil is in the details. Alright, that's our breakdown of Asana's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.